Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are doing great staying at home and you are having a good time as this is the month of independence. There are certain things in our life we do repeatedly. Exactly like this, there's an Independence Day which we celebrate every year. You know what I do whenever I have the Independence Day? I dress up myself in green and white and I wear badge and I try to do giving some new message on this particular day to all my students. And hey, let me tell you about one of my friend. She is so much passionate about celebrating the Independence Day. What she does, she cooks delicious dishes on this particular day and she gives the badges and she gives sometimes the bangles as well, and she comes to my place and we sing together national anthem song by waving the flag. So that is how we celebrate Independence Day. Moving on to today's topic, that is the one of your grammar topic, present simple tense. Exactly, we are talking about the repetitions of the things in our life. The tense we are having today, it's also talk about the repetition that happens in the present. It is used to show repeated action in the present. In the present, as it is the present simple tense. So, it shows repeated action in the present. Then how we have this repeated action in English language? Moving on to the structure. First of all, we will have the grammar structure of affirmative sentence. When we are having affirmative sentence, so we will talk about the subject I, we, you, they, plural nouns. Yes, there is a little differentiation between two of the category of the subjects or the pronouns. And in the first we have I, we, you, they, plural nouns. With I, we, you, they, plural nouns, we use base form of verb, that is also known as first form of verb, base form of verb, that is also known as first form of verb. With base form of verb, first form of verb, we use I, we, you, they, plural noun. For example, we would say simply, you operate computer. You operate computer. So, there is operate is the base form of verb or the first form of verb, and we have used it with you. I, we, you, they, plural noun, we can simply use only base form of verb. Isn't it simple? Moving on to another side. What's the difference between this side and that side? Keep this thing in your mind. There is he, she, it, singular noun. He, I am talking about here a singular pronoun, and she, I am talking about here a single girl, and it, a single thing. They all are so lonely pronouns and the subject. So what we do, we support them by ses. Yes, that is the difference between I, we, you, the plural noun side and the other side. The only difference is ses. Here we have only you operate computer. But when we are going to write down the same sentence using the subject from here, so we would say he operates computer. He operates computer. Okay, so this is the difference. Keep this thing in your mind. When we have these lonely, poor pronouns in the subject, then we support them by adding ses. And that is how a sentence become, he operates computer. He operates computer. This is the only difference, that there is no ses, only the base form of verb. And with these lonely pronouns in the subject, we are adding SES. So he operates computer. This was the affirmative sentence. This was the affirmative sentence. Now move on to its negative sentence. How we make its negative sentence? Let's see. My dear students, there is no helping verb. Can you see any helping verb after subject? No. Here? No. There is no helping verb. So how to make negative? Negative, it's easy to make negative. I can write here not. I can write here not. But I really need helping verb for changing the affirmative sentence into negative. So I take help from do. What does present simple tense do? Present simple tense take help from do. Do is so kind and nice word. It always comes to help present simple tense. So that is how the sentence will become something like that. You do not operate computer. You do not operate computer. That is how our sentence will become. You do not drive a car. We do not operate computer. They do not operate computer. That is how our sentence will become. Moving on to another side. Obviously, there will also be the do. We are also going to add here do. Here comes he, do. But you know what happened? This do says, I want SES. Yes, what happens? Do says, I want SES. So, that is how this do become does. This do become does and we remove SES from there. Does not plus base form of verb. Can you see any SES here? No, there is no SES because this SES has go to do and do has become does. And we will remove this SES from here as well. Why? Because now there is SES with do. And as I told you, there cannot be two SES forms in the same sentence. So there is do with SES, so do has become does, and as it is a negative sentence and negative cannot be complete without not, so we added here not. He does not operate computer. Does? Can you see any SES? No. Where is that SES? It has come to with do. That is why there is no SES. Okay. So, you do not operate computer, he doesn't operate computer. This was the negative sentence. Now, moving on to interrogative sentence. Let me clear first of all the pronunciation of this word. Its spelling is interrogative, but its pronunciation is interrogative. What's that? Come on, repeat aloud. Yes, it's interrogative. Okay, so what we do here again, we take the help from the helping verb do. So, do plus base form of verb plus subject and then the question mark. This is going to be the structure of the sentence. Do you operate computer? So, our question sentence has become now, do you operate computer? We had also do in negative sentence when we were making not sentences. But now again we have do in the interrogative question sentences. Okay? Exactly like this, he doesn't operate computer. What changes are we going to do? We are going to add does out of the sentence. So, sentence become something like that. Does he operate computer plus question mark? Does he operate computer and then the question mark? We are going to have the does as we had in negative sentences. Let's make some more sentences using them. There is a word gate crash. That means to become an uninvited guest. Let's make some more sentences using it. He, affirmative, how would we be making? He gate crashes at party. And now it's your turn to try its negative. Yes. I hope some of you must have made correct. If not, then see the answer. He does not gate crash at party. Where is SES? Can you see any SES here? No. SES has come to do and do has become does. He doesn't gate crash at party. How to make its interrogative? It's again your turn to make its interrogative sentence. Yes, try it on. If you have made absolutely correct, I really appreciate you. Does he gate crash at party? Does he gate crash at party? So this is going to be the affirmative, this is going to be the negative, and this is going to be interrogative sentences. I hope the concept with do and does is very much loud and clear to you all. Besides it, my dear students, you are given some of the exercises as well and the translation following the same structures. I would like you to complete all the structures and sentences and follow the exercises properly. It was nice having this session with you. We will see you with the next grammar topic in the next lesson. Till then, Allah Hafiz, take great care of you. Fi Aman Allah.